Hey, aloha mai kako. My name is Dimont Kalai Manaole. Glad to see everybody over here. Everybody feeling good? Right on. Be blessed. Stay blessed. I just got a message, man. To everybody out there who are perpetrating a fraud and living, you know, a life that is built in fantasy. Just get real, man. Let's just get real, okay? Can we just get real for me? Can we agree that we're gonna get real? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So, not too long ago, the United States Supreme Court, and this is directed directly at the U.S. Supreme Court, right? SCOTUS. SCOTUS is the Supreme Court of the United States. POTUS is the President of the United States. So SCOTUS and POTUS. So SCOTUS comes out with a ruling um, during the Biden administration, um, basically towing the line of Trump, saying he can do whatever he like as long as it's in his office. In his office right there, the Supreme Court. I mean the president's office. He can do whatever he like. Yeah, that's basically what the ruling came down to, right? Nobody can check him or anything like that. He's above everybody else. He can do whatever he like. Okay, that hey, if that's the law, that's the law, right? That's what everybody keeps saying. Every single judge you ever go to in court, every single judge will tell you it's the law. It's the law, right? So remember now, that's what they said. Okay. So what is the law? The law is he can do whatever he like. As long as it's an official act of his presidency, he can do whatever he like. He's untouchable. Nobody can sue him. Nobody can do nothing to him. Right? Okay. Now, just today is April 10th, 2025, and the Supreme Court comes back and says, oh, you cannot just deport guys for no reason. You got to give them due process, bro. So they're ordering Trump now to go return the guy from El Salvador. No, El Salvador is not any arm of the United States at all. It's a separate and distinct country. And what power you think anybody get, including the President of the United States, to force another country to comply with what the court said? In what world does that make any sense? That's one. So, point one, regardless of what we think anybody's power is in this country, the one power this country does not have is the power to tell another country, hey, you better bring that person back. Because what? Are you ready to start a war with that other country simply because they don't like return one person? A person who is an undocumented person, right? Now, don't get me started on documented, undocumented, because on the real, everybody in America who is not Native American or Hispanic, all you guys is illegal, right? But that's a whole nother question, right? Whole nother issue. Lucky for me, I live in my own country. Yeah, the nation of Hawaii. Yeah, we get our own nation. That's my flag right there. But anyway, so now they come out with that ruling. So let me ask everybody the simple question, and just no need get complicated. Don't need get okay. Try and analyze this deep. What power in this United States is gonna enforce the ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court telling Trump's administration return that guy? Who gonna do that? So if Trump says, "Blow you, bro, you already gave me unlimited power. I don't need to listen to you," right? What consequence does Trump have if he disobeys the Supreme Court. So you see the smoke screen over here? You know, they like pretend that they get power. The U.S. Supreme Court likes to pretend. Is pretending, is living in on fantasy land right now, thinking they have the power to tell Trump to abide by their ruling. So my question to SCOTUS is, what you guys gonna do if he tell you, the hell with you? I ain't doing jack. Now what? What you gonna do? You got all this whole exercise getting people all right up in their feelings, thinking, get one chance, that he might have to capitulate to the power of the Supreme Court. We learned when they made that ruling that he had ultimate power and authority over everybody in the United States and everything in the United States. We learned then what we're now realizing right now. You see, when you guys ask for something, just be careful because you just might get it. So guess what? For all you Americans out there, you know who your big daddy is? Trump. He's your big daddy. He is the man. He can call in Team 6 and take out anybody, including all the U.S. Supreme Court justices. He could come out there and wipe them all out. With one fell swoop, he could say, no more, we have the U.S. Supreme Court because they're bucking me. They're out. If you think that's a kind of like far-fetched reality, the Republicans hold the House and the Senate. Those are Trump's people over there that run all that. Who gonna stop him? Who? Who gonna do that? The ruling, remember the ruling? Remember the ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court? All those guys gotta follow by the ruling from the Supreme Court, which pretty much tell them they have no power over him. He get ultimate power. So I'd like to end with this. Well, stop buying into fantasies, bro. There ain't nobody out there that's gonna save us from madmen that do mad things, that got total and absolute control. The only people that can save us is ourselves. Okay? So the next time somebody want to tell you that, oh, there's 3 equal branches of government that have their own control and their own powers, there's a separation of powers, you know. No, there's only one supreme power in the United States right now, and that comes as a direct result of politicians in the Supreme Court that use their political power to gain power and to further their powerful agenda at the expense of everybody in the country, including the country's own government. They put everything in check, and all of a sudden they're going to act like they actually have power. They just nullified their own power when they said Trump has unfettered power. You know, people got to start smoking that funky weed, bro. It is high on your own supply over there. That's why good. You live like us. Kānaka Maoli. Yeah. We don't give a rip about all that power plays up there. We're the people of the land, but we take care of Aina. And that's what we're all about. So, love, peace, and happiness, y'all. I'm out of here. Aloha.